Hello, my virtual violinists. We are going to do today a tune that we started last week, and it is called The Worm Detective. And I'm just going to recap the song for you with the bears. So this is the one that goes like this. One small bear. If you add two, then you get three small bears. But only two of them have greyish hair. Three, 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 one. Here it is on the violin. So that's the part that we learned last week. And remember, the bears play the part of your fingers. So you might have noticed that these two bears are very, very close together. But no bears ever get near finger one. Okay, so finger one is always by itself. And then when you put two, your spots say this on your violin. When you put two down, then it's always far away from one. So your ears will tell you if you're not quite in the right place. So we will just do the bowing of that tune in the air because it's got quite a tricky rhythm. We'll do it with the backing track. So get your bows, get your lovely bow holds. Here we go. One small bear, shh, shh. If you add two, then you have three small bears, shh, shh. But only two of mine have greyish hair, shh, shh. Three, 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 one. Okay, so that's our bows. That's what our bows are up to. Meanwhile, our fingers are doing what the bears do. So make a little circle with Mr. One, add on the numbers in the words of the song, then you're going to change. So one small bear. If you add two, there will be three small bears. So we'll just try it along with the music again. This time, I want you to see if you can get your fingers doing the right thing. So here we go. Get ones ready, because one sits down all the time. One small bear, shh, shh. If you add two, there will be three small bears, shh, shh. But only two of mine have greyish hair, shh, shh. Three, 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 one. Did your fingers move at the right time? So, very slowly, we will just try it on our violins. I'm going to have to just do a little stand adjustment here so you can see me. There we go. Right, now, before we play this through, our whole point of doing our lovely fingers on E string is to make sure that they are very, very beautifully shaped. So your first thing, which is a little bit unusual to just check, is that you've got we'll start in rest position, you've got your violin under your right arm, and you are going to snappy crock your nose, only joking, zoom underneath your violin and snap the body of your violin like this. Okay, so your thumb should be behind, and if you've snapped onto your violin, not onto the strings or the fingerboard, you should be able to lift it up like this, then twist it round and put it on your shoulder. And if you go through all of those motions, it means that your violin is really nicely on your shoulder and you should be able to do this. So if you can do that, that means this left hand is free to have a beautiful curly finger shape. So let's just put our finger ones on the E string, make sure it's super, super curly and you've got a lovely open window. And we'll just try the notes of that tune together. So we're going to go ready, 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 play. One small bear, shh, shh. If you add two, there will be three small bears. Now we're going to lift fingers off. Lift, lift. Put all three down. Then it's one. Okay, so you can rewind the video as much as you like. That's the beauty of this scenario, to see if you can recap on that tune. And we are just going to try it with the backing track. So this is The Worm Detective. Get E1 ready. Let's try it one more time. All three. Are your fingers managing to go down at the right times? And did you keep that lovely hand shape all the way through? Now we're going to add a little bit on to the song now. So this is a legato section, which means you don't stop your bows, you just let them flow. And they are going to be long minims, 2-count notes, so slow legato bows. So we're just going to do a little bit of music reading on my homemade music stave here. And put your violins down for a minute, just have a little rest. So on our music staves, if we start in a space, then the next note up is a line. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do is going to be space, line, space, line, space, line, space, line. Okay, so you know that if your sound is going next door and it's going up one, it's moving from a space to the next line up, or from a line to the next space up. So we're just going to do a little bit of singing to demonstrate that. So here's do, and if I have 3 of them, it's going to be do, do, do. So I'll sing it, and then you have a go of singing back at home. So I'll go first, ready, go. Do, do, do. Your turn, ready now. Do, do, do. Very easy. Make it a little bit harder. Oh, I've only got three orange ones. We'll try this. So this is going to be space, line, space, line, space. Do, re, do, re, do. Your turn. Do, re, do, re, do. Okay, let's try another one. What about this one? Can you work out what this would be? Do, re, re, do, re, re, do. You sing it at home. Ready, go. Do, re, re, do, re, re, do. Now what about if we go up to this note? Do, re, re, mi, re, re, do. Okay, let's add some more greens in that one. Let's have a go. We've got do, mi, re, do. Let's try that one together. Ready, go. Do, mi, re, do. Now, as you know, when the music goes up on the stave, when the dot goes higher on the stave, then you are usually putting fingers down. You're adding fingers to make the string on your violin shorter, and that makes the sound go higher. Now the new bit of Worm Detective, the bit that we're going to do for the first time today, the notes are next door to each other usually, but not always, because there is a jump from a space to a space then, you have to be careful. Now the second space up from the bottom is your A. So we're going to have A, 1, 1, 2, 2, A, and it jumps back down to an A string here. So you're going to see that music flash up on your screen at the moment. Now I have cheated a little bit and written the finger numbers on to help. But also, if you can just keep an eye on the direction of the dots, that's going to help tell you when to put your fingers down and lift them off as well. So this is how it sounds. Legato bows. And one. Nice and stopped at the end there for that staccato crotchet. So did you notice that when I put my fingers down and lifted them off, I always keep my fingertips very close to the strings. I never lift them off and kind of take them all the way over there. That's very important for when you want to play fast. So pause the video and have a practice of that. And then just to finish off with, one of the beauties of this tune is that the one small bear part fits together with the slow bow legato part. So this is what we're going to do to finish off with. We're going to play one small bear. That happens twice. Then we're going to play the new bit that we've just done now. That happens twice. And then at the end, the third time through, you can choose which part you want to play. And you will hear all the parts playing at the same time. So I hope you enjoy that. See you next week. Bye-bye.